Thank you so much. Thank you for that intro. Yeah, as Paula said, I think we were very privileged to be in this business and this company, and we've met some really fantastic people in this business. And it's always my pleasure, and I'm always thankful to God that our sponsor called Betty and introduced us to this business. It's been a great journey the last 25 years in this business. We have really enjoyed a lot in the business. There has been challenges, but it's also been it has been a very, very exciting experience. As Paula said, my name is Pascal Oloo. I am a Kenyan by birth. Betty and I have been living in South Africa for the last 27 years. And the reason why Betty and I left Kenya is very, very simple. We were looking for a better life. We are looking for a better future for ourselves or for our children. When Betty and I left Kenya, in fact, our children is quite, our firstborn was born in Kenya, the second born in Lesotho, the third born in Bloemfontein, South Africa, and the last one in Pretoria, South Africa. So we've got quite a wide range of places we've been because we're looking for a better life. As a child, when I was growing up, my father believed in the only path to success was education. And I'm eternally grateful to my parents for taking me to school. I studied civil engineering, finished, and then I got employed by the Ministry of Public Works in Kenya and worked in Kenya from 1986 to 92. When we left and went to Lesotho, I was employed by the United Nations. Then in 1995, Betty and I came to South Africa, just after South Africa became independent. Now, maybe there are people who are guests today who are seeing this business presentation for the very first time. Maybe this is your second time, maybe this is your third time, or maybe there are people here who are distributors, you're new distributors, or you've been here for a long time. The essence of our business is very simple. Our mission is to make the world a healthier and a happier place. And that starts with you. But to have health and happiness in life requires you to have a certain things. One, you need to have good health. That means you need to have good nutrition and good lifestyle, good habits. Two, you need some bit of money to enjoy your life, because money is not the most important thing. But I think it ranks somewhere with oxygen. So Betty and I started for a very simple reason. We wanted to make an extra $200 a month to supplement my salary as a civil engineer. But after 7 months of doing the business, our income reached $1,000. And that's when we really decided to put our mind and our hearts into the business. We worked very hard the first 3 years. And in September 27th, 1999, when our income had reached $1,000 a month, I fired my boss and went full-time into. No, actually, when my income was 3 times my salary, I fired my boss and went full-time into the business. So that's our brief story. If you're a guest, your story will be something unique. Every person has got a very unique story, because every person is different and unique. But before I discuss what the business is and how the business is built, I would like to share with you the 4 ways that people use to generate income. The first is called a job. A job is when you work for somebody. You work for somebody for 30 days and they pay you a salary. The good thing about a job is that the responsibility to get the money to pay your salary is with your employer. And it's good because at the end of 30 days, you get a salary. The challenge with the job is that I don't think there's something called a secure job anymore. Because of the changing economic situation, the increased use of technology to deliver products and services to the public has made the workplace very, very complicated. And most employers have found that even with less people, they're able to provide a product or a service to the public by spending less if they take advantage of technology. In the job situation, there's a lot of also internal politics in the workplace. that people stab each other in the back to get ahead. The second way that people use to generate income is called self-employment. This is when you start your own business, you borrow money, your life savings, you mortgage your house, whatever you do, you get money to start a business. Now, it's good because your income depends on how hard you work. The challenge with self-employment is that when you start the business depends on you being there physically. If you're not there, your income doesn't, there's no income that comes into your business. The challenge is when you get ill, or you want to take leave, or you want to pay attention to your family matters, you want to go on holiday. The business depends on you. If you're not there, there's no business coming in. There's no income coming in. For there to be income coming in, it means you need to employ somebody, or you need to get somebody who understands what you do, who understands how to make your product or your service, and who also is trustworthy that they will not disappear with your revenue. The third way that people use to generate income is called big businesses. These are people who employ a lot of huge capital. They employ lots of people to build their businesses, and in return they get good income. The chances of failure also are quite high, because when big businesses fail, they really fail spectacularly. The big business is not available to the ordinary person in the street because they are not able to marshal huge capital to start large businesses. The fourth way that people use to generate income is called investment. This is when you get money which is over and above what you need for your daily living, and you want to invest in a business or an instrument that gives you a return on your investment. Two things are required here. One is the knowledge and the skill, and two is a skill of investing. For most people, they employ professional investors to invest on their behalf in a business or an instrument or shares which gives them a return on their investment. These are the four major ways that people use to generate income. There's another way that people use to generate income, which is professional athletes, musicians, artists, authors, writers, people who have extraordinary skill that they use to generate income, and they provide a service to the public in return for the money they earn. The question is there an ideal business? Is there a criteria you can use to say this is an ideal business? I think it needs to have the following 7 criteria. Number 1, you need very low capital to start. Why is that important? Because it should be within the reach of the ordinary person in the street. In our company, you need between $60 and $100 to start a global business. The second element is you need to get involved in distribution of goods and services, because this is what people need. Distribution and sales of goods and services is really what business is about. No business occurs unless a product or a service is given or is sold to the public. That is simply what business is. So you need to get involved in distribution of goods and services. The third element is you need to have a global reach. That means you need to be able to have access to a lot of people around the world. Our company does business in 50 countries around the world. In Africa, we do business in 14 countries, which gives us a reach. We have reached to about 450 million people. So we still have a lot of people to service with our products and our business. The fourth element is you need leverage. Leverage simply means you learn ways to multiply your time, your effort, so that you can reach many more people with your business or your service. Leverage, in fact, is one of the secrets of very successful people, because all of us have 24 hours a day. If you only depended, if your income depended on only the amount of hours you work, you will never get to be successful or wealthy. Why? Because you need to learn how to multiply your time by cooperating with other people. The fifth element is you need consumable, high quality products because consumable products have repeat sale. That is, when you buy the product or a service, you need to buy it again and again. For example, people who use cellular services, you buy airtime, you use it, you need to buy some more. People who use soap or skincare product, you buy, you use, and then you buy some more. And you're going to buy until the day you die. I mean, soap is something quite unique. Everybody needs soap to remain clean or to maintain good health. So that is a good business. The sixth element is you need a business system. What is that? A business system is when you devise tools, procedures, equipment, and you teach people who run business with you to use those systems so that you don't have to be there as the owner of the business. A system is what enables the owner of the business to be absent from where the business is being conducted. And the most successful things around the world, or organics, or vehicles, or devices, always use systems because it creates reliability. I mean, the human body is a system of, we have a skeletal system, we have the circulation system, we have the nervous system. Everything in our body is actually a conglomeration of systems. So systems offers a very unique ability to be able to scale up your business so that you, as the owner of the business, does not have to be present. And the last is timing. Timing is very critical because if you start your business at the wrong time, your business doesn't gain traction. Now, what is network marketing? What is this business that we keep talking about? Network marketing is a system of distribution of goods and services from the manufacturer straight to the consumer, passing through one middle person, a distributor like myself. Okay. That is what the distribution system we're involved in called network marketing. But what makes it very lucrative are two issues. One is that we cut out the middleman. So the money the company would have used to pay middlemen like wholesalers, retailers, advertisers is paid to distributors like myself. The second element is we use leverage. That means you get other people involved through cooperation. And when you introduce other people to use products or become promoters of the products, the company pays us a percentage of what they distribute. That is a very unique thing about our business. So we cut out the middleman. We don't have advertising in our business. There are no wholesalers or retailers. Products are explained to customers directly, so the customers make a very educated decision about what they are buying. We are paid for successfully referring customers to buy the products. The products are researched and developed on your behalf. What that simply means is that although you're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself, you've got a whole support structure that the company has developed to help you grow your business. The sourcing of raw materials, the manufacturing, the quality control, the warehousing, the packaging, the putting of the product in 50 different markets around the world, that is done on your behalf. The only thing you have to do is develop a customer base. If you do that, you're in business. So you're partnering with a company that has got more than 50, 60 years of experience in this industry. There are no qualifications except three things. One is you need to have a desire to succeed. Number two, you need to be teachable. And number three, you need to work hard. If you've got these three things, you're going to be very successful in the business. And this business started as a dream of one young man, at that time, Jerry Brasfield. When Jerry Brasfield was a teenager, he had very, very serious asthma. And when his mother gave him natural remedies, he felt great relief. And he decided, maybe I should share this idea with the people in my town, because he grew up in a small town called Porterville in California. And as a result of the dream of one person, Jerry Brasfield, this business has spread to over 50 countries around the world. But what has kept this business going for all those years? Because we believe in certain basic corporate principles. One, absolute integrity and honesty. We believe that we need to tell our customers, we need to tell our distributors, we need to tell the public about the truth about our products. Honesty and integrity is a very foundation of our business. Integrity is doing the right thing when nobody is watching. The second element is people are number one. The most important resource in our business is people. If we don't have people in our business, we have nothing. Products only make sense when they're used by customers and promoters. So the most important element in our business is people. The third element is products that work. One of the things about our industry is because the products go straight from the manufacturer to the consumer through a distributor, it's very important to have very high quality products. Why? Because the company, your product needs to be ahead of the pack in terms of quality. So the company put together a scientific advisory board whose job is just to research and develop first-class products. We have a group of scientists, biochemists, people who are specialized in manufacturing, nutritionists, all top scientists in different fields whose job is just to research and develop first-class products. We've got products which are first-class in their category. The best immune support products we have in the world is from Neolife. The best cleaning products, the products for health, the products for the skincare. We've got the top products in their categories in the world. The fourth element is equal opportunity for everybody. Everybody starts this business from exactly the same level. It doesn't matter who you are, man or woman, young or old, a professional or an artisan. Anybody who wants to succeed will succeed in the business. So it's equal opportunity for everybody. The last is we need to have a long-range vision. A long-range vision simply means that when you start the business, in the beginning, give the business a 2 to 5 year horizon. After that, keep evaluating the business and stay with it if you want long-term success. Okay? This is not a get-rich-quick business, but you can get very rich in the long run. Neolife started in 1958 in the USA, came to South Africa in 1971, East Africa, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania in the years 96 and 97. In West Africa, the company went between 1999 and the year 2000. And it's been building the brand throughout the world. And now we are operating in over 50 countries around the world. Why do people start this business? People start this business for so many different reasons. People start the business because they want a better life for their children or their families. They want to start the business because they want to buy better homes. They want to buy good cars. They want to have holiday homes. They want to earn a lot of money. Initially, a number of people start the business because they want to earn an extra $200 or $300. But when they realize the potential of the business, they pull all stops to grow their business to an extraordinary level. Some people start the business because they want to be physically fit or healthy. So people start the business for different reasons. If you're a guest, I'm sure you also have a reason why you want to start this business. Now, you're going to partner with a company which is more than 60 years old, operates in over 50 countries from around the world, and is supported by the Scientific Advisory Board, a group of top-notch scientists whose job is just to develop the product. SAB, by the way, does not mean South African breweries. That means Scientific Advisory Board. Okay? So we have 4 ranges of the products. Which are these 4 ranges? The first range is called the Golden Home Care range. These are products for cleaning the bathroom, the kitchen, the toilet, the tiles, anything in your home that you need for cleaning, the carpets, anything that you need for cleaning, we've got the products for you. So Neolife has got a basic principle in manufacturing the products. One, we get in ingredients that are natural, and 2, do not harm the environment. That's a very powerful, you see, right now there's the policies about climate change, about protecting the environment. Neolife has been talking about this since 1958. So we've been ahead of the pack for a very, very long time. The second element, the second range of products is personal care range of products. These are products like hair shampoos, hair conditioners, hand and body lotion, things that you need to make yourself neat. The third is the skincare organics, products that you need to make your skin healthy, to cleanse and detoxify, because the skin is constantly bombarded by toxins in the atmosphere, in the water we drink, in the food we eat. And one of the ways you can tell about somebody's health status is to look at their skin. We've got products that balances and invigorates the skin, to nourish the skin, to rejuvenate the skin, they slow down the aging process. So we've got a whole range of products that is good for the skin. And this last range of our product range is the healthcare range of products. Products for, you see, most of the illnesses that people have around the world is as a result of the lifestyle. They're called lifestyle-related illnesses, which are not infections. And most of them are preventable situations, okay? How does our business work? Our business work when you do three things every day. They're called 3 daily success habits in our business. The first is we use the products ourselves. Why do we use the products? Because we are going to use this type of products anyway. Why? They are consumable. Everybody in the world uses soap. People use skincare products. So what we do is we simply change our buying habits. We buy products from our own business. We support our own business. The other reason is we want to speak to people who know that we also believe in what we are recommending. So change your shopping habits and use the products. Now, because Neolife operates in over 50 countries around the world, the company decided to standardize the measurement of business using what we call the point value system. Point value system, 1 point value is roughly $1.60. That means 100 PV is approximately $160 in value. Okay. The second thing we do in our business is we share the business opportunity with other people. We invite them to join us as promoters of the products. Let me say, in this example, you introduce 6 people to be promoters of the products. These people also use 100 PV. You use 100 PV, you'll have built a 700 PV unit, and you become a manager in the business. The next thing you do is you begin to teach the people you've introduced to be also introduce other people as promoters. If you introduce 2 promoters and those 2 introduce 2, they'll have built a 700 PV unit plus the other 6 gives you 1,300. You become a senior manager in the business. Your income is about $90 a month. Okay. The next thing we do is we duplicate the process. That means we teach people to do what we do. In fact, our business is about teaching teachers to teach other teachers. We teach people to do what we do, that is to use the products, share the business opportunity with others. Eventually, if the 6 people build 700 PV units, that's 4,200 plus 100 PV, that's 4,300. You'll have built a director-sized business and your income is between $580 and $700. The next thing is, not everybody is going to be able to use the product, join you as promoters. That means they become customers. And as customers, you make a 20% profit on the products you retail to these customers. The third thing we do in our business is called personal development. Personal development simply means you take time to learn about the products, to learn about the business, to become business leaders. You attend training. For example, we have training all over the African continent in various ways. Some are by Zoom, some are person-to-person training. CDs, books, seminars, conferences, conventions. We do all these things to become better people. And if you want to grow and earn more in this business, you just need to help other people become directors like yourself. If you help one more person become a director, your income is becomes about $1,000. If you help 3 people become directors, your income goes to about $2,000. If you help 6 people become directors, and you reach the level of president's team members, your income goes about $5,000 plus. At this juncture, I want to invite a very excited director from Uganda, Moses Nuwabine. Moses, can you hear me? Okay, you need to unmute yourself.
Yes, I can hear you, Pascal.
Yes, wonderful. Good to see you, Moses. How are you? How is Kampala?
Kampala is very fine, sir.
Fantastic. So please share with us your story. All these 395 people are really eager and waiting to hear your story.
Okay, thank you, Pascal. Good evening, everybody. My name is Moses Nuwabine. Professionally, I'm a social worker. I'm married to one beautiful wife called Jennifer. I've been married for the last 27 years, and it has been an exciting journey. 14 years ago, I was invited to have a look on this opportunity, and I thank God that somebody thought about me. But this person invited me in the right time. This was at the point when I was completely hopeless, to an extent that I was even planning to die in 6 months. I want you to imagine how you could feel when you're planning to die in 6 months and expecting it every day. You wake up thinking that you're going to die today, you don't die. You expect tomorrow, you don't die. The reason why I was planning to die in 6 months is only one. I made a sharp decision in 2006 to test for HIV. And unfortunately enough, I found myself HIV positive and the wife negative. This was at the point when I had lost 4 brothers in the space of 2 years, and all of them were dying because of HIV. So when I also tested and found myself HIV positive, I immediately convinced myself that I was going to die. All the counselors in Uganda, the best counselors in Uganda, tried their best to counsel me, but it never made any sense to me. Until I decided to go back and study counseling in order to counsel myself. After that counseling course, I didn't go to study counseling to look for a job, but purposely to counsel myself. After that course, somebody invited me to have a look on this opportunity. The person who invited me assured me that, Moses, when you join this opportunity, you're going to get 3 main benefits. He told me you're going to live here, you're going to travel, and you're going to make money. To me, all the 3 looked good, but the reason why I decided to be part of this opportunity was health. Because I was bad off, I was falling sick all the time. At least I could visit the doctor twice a week. I was already on ARVs, but not doing very well. So I think what was the next, even the doctors who were handling me, we are confused because I was on ARVs and not doing well. But when this person assured me that in this opportunity you're going to live here, I said, no, let me try this. I started trying. And I immediately started on 2 products. I started on training and carotenoid complex. For only 1 month taking those products, my health improved tremendously. One, I saw myself throughout the mask without falling sick. I started developing energy, and I went back even to check my CD4 count. By that time, we were still using CD4 count, and they found it was increasing rapidly. Now, this was at the time when I gained the confidence to go back and ask the person who showed me this business to exactly show me how to make money. And he told me, making money in this Neolife is to talk to people. And of course, I needed money badly. I had a stranded family. By that time, it was in the western part of Uganda, in a town called Mbalala, in a rented house. Landlord was demanding me 7 months arrears for rent. I had reached a point where I could not afford to pay school fees for my 2 children. And if I could tell you how much it was required to pay the school fee, it was about $7 per child. But I could not afford it. Because you cannot be planning to die in 3 months. And you have time to make money or to look for another opportunity. So when they told me that talking to people will give me money, I said, I looked at myself and I counted myself as a winner in this opportunity. I immediately started talking to people. In 2 months, I was a senior manager. In 1 year, I was already a director. So in 7 months, I became a director. And I said, now it was in 1 year, I became one team and everything changed. I remember when I became a director, I went to Mbarara, shift my children, because when I failed to raise the school fees for my children, I made a fake plan with my wife. We had a nearby orphanage school, which was headed by a certain priest. And my wife went there and deceived the priest that my husband passed away. So I requested to allow my children to study from here as orphans. And the priest accepted. So as I was struggling in this opportunity, my children were in an orphanage school when I'm alive and the mom alive. So after becoming a director, I went to Baran in that school. I wrote a apology letter to the priest and I told the priest, please, I didn't die. It was a situation pushing me, so allow me to take my children to Kampala in better schools. And I transferred my family, including children, to Kampala in the best schools in Uganda. Ladies and gentlemen, that is where life started changing. When I became a team member, the financially things changed because I remember it was about $1,000 per month. And to me, an ordinary person who was planning to die in 3 months, that was very good for me. And immediately, I got an invitation to travel to South Africa for World Team Member Convention. This was a dream come true. Me traveling, boarding a plane. I remember that convention was in Cape Town. No, sorry, it was in Durban. That was 2009. I went to Durban City. And when I was there, I was among the few people who were given an opportunity to speak to people. Think myself addressing about 4,000 people. It was really great for me. And the confidence increased. And life started changing. From there, I came back when I was very excited and very confident about the business, about the product. I remember when I came back, I bought my first car, and life started changing slowly by slowly. To cut the story short, today, it is 14 years. I'll make 15 years in February. I have been able to live a good health for the last close to 15 years. Somebody who was falling sick every week. Today it is 14 years and I think 11 months. I have never fallen sick again. To an extent that after using this product for about 8 years, I had a dream of having many children, but I was scared because my elder brother who passed on, some left some children who were born HIV positive, and I was scared also to have another child who could be HIV positive. But after using this product for about 8 years, I reached a point where in the hospital they could tell me that my viral load was not detected. And doctors, after consulting them, they said, Moses, at your level now, you can have a child who could be HIV negative. Today, we have a bouncing baby girl called Erin. She's in middle class. She's making 5 years in January, who is also was born also negative. The one she follows is in the university. So you can see If I am actually almost every day I ask myself, but if the person who invited me forgot to invite me, where could I be today? So, ladies and gentlemen, everybody on this call, Moses Nuwabine you are listening to is a new person, very excited, very heresy. I have been, that is one of my biggest achievements, be heresy, because the time I reached the point where I was operated and the operation was 50-50, either I could die or I could not. So I know, I value what it means to be heresy. So heresy was one of my biggest achievements. Two is traveling. I have traveled. I've been to South Africa, I think 4 times. Nairobi, Kenya, I've been many times. Recently, we were in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. I have been in Zambia. I've been in Zimbabwe, and all those places which I have ever traveled to, I stay in the best hotel. I remember when I was in Johannesburg, I stayed, for the people in South Africa, you know what it means to stay in Santon Sun. In Nairobi, I've been Safari Park, I've slept at Intercontinental. Ladies and gentlemen, this business can transform everybody, anybody who is ready to be part of us and ready to be teachable. Because what is important in this opportunity is to be teachable. So it's very clear, and I assure you, when you become part of us, you're going to be heresy, you're going to travel, and you're going to make money. They told me that I was going to make money. And to me, of course, when a certain time you don't believe, but time at time, even if you believe and start, the rest will be sorted. Because today, I'm financially free. I will never forget one of my best years in this opportunity. That was 2011. I was the best distributor in East Africa, and I was given an opportunity to travel to Zanzibar for a holiday together with my wife, and we came back with a thank you of $9,000. 9,000 US dollars. By that time, it was a lot of money. I used it to buy 2 plots in Kampala, where I have my home today. So anybody on this call, if you want to live heresy here, don't ask me any question. If you want to travel, that's a guarantee. If you want to make money, you're in the right opportunity. Today, I'm very excited. I've driven different cars. I've driven 7 series of cars. And the reason why today I work hard and I'm working every day is to achieve my dreams, because my life now is not all about what I have achieved, but it's all about what I haven't achieved too. I want to drive my dream car, Mercedes, the latest, and that's why I wake up every day very excited to make money and live a better life. My children, the first 2, one have graduated, another one in the university, and the youngest is in the middle class in nursery school. That this girl must study in the best university in the whole world. That's why I wake up very excited to go out and work. The talking people will give me money. There was no need of asking many questions, just talking and make money. That one I've done it, and I will do it until I die. Today, I thank God for 3 main things. 1, for being HIV positive, for thinking positive, and for living a positive life. I pity people who are HIV negative, they think negative, and they live a negative life. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't think negative and live a positive life. If this opportunity can work for Moses, the one who had lost hope, I'm very much sure that it can work for you as well. Thank you so much. May God bless you. Let me hand over back to Pascal to close our meeting.
Moses, that is such a heartwarming story. That's really, really fantastic story. Anybody who is listening to Moses today, either you're old or new in the business, you don't have any excuse anymore. Because sometimes I meet people and they say they can't start for 20 different reasons. And when I hear Moses' story, I feel that you're in the best business. Number 2, we should not have any excuse at all for not becoming successful. Moses, thank you so much for that wonderful testimony. I'm sure all the guests who are attending this presentation today, go back and tell the person who invited you, I want to start this business yesterday. So thank you very much, Moses. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what this business can do for people. When we say the business changes people's life, this is what we mean. Moses' story is just fantastic. Getting back to the business presentation, one of the things the company has done to make the business much more efficient is to take full advantage of technology. If you want to order products, you can do it online. If you want to register new distributors or promoters, you can do it online. The moment you register as a distributor, the company creates for you your own personalized website. It's called a back office, where you can monitor and manage your business. Training is done locally and internationally online. For example, people who are attending this presentation today, we've got people from Uganda, from Kenya, Tanzania. I've seen two of my colleagues from Nigeria. We've got a special lady with us here from Malawi, and the company is not even in Malawi yet. So the company takes full advantage of technology to build a business. Delivery of products, when the company wants to deliver products to our customers, any market that we are registered to do business, the company contracts courier companies to deliver products for our customers. Payment is done online by mobile transfer. Payment of bonuses and commissions is done by electronic funds transfer and mobile money. So the company takes full advantage. One of the things that the company does is conventions. Every year we meet, every region meets in a specific place. In East Africa, the meeting was in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania on the 27th of August. In Southern Africa, we met in Pretoria on the 20th of August, where distributors meet to share success and excitement about what the business is, where the business is going. What do you need to get started? If you're a guest, speak to the person who invited you. You'll fill an application form. You'll pay your registration fee. In South Africa, it's between 830 and 2,810. In Kenya, is between 8,000 shillings or 10,000 Kenya shillings. In Nigeria, is 24,500 or 31,500 naira. In Tanzania, is 153,000 or 190,000 Tanzania shillings. In Uganda, is 225 or 273,000 Uganda shillings. In USA, is 75 US dollars. In Togo, is 43,500 or 58,500 francs CFA. In Italy, 64 euros. In Ghana, is 493 or 787 Ghanaian cedis. In Cameroon, is 56,000 or 68,000 francs CFA. This is what you need to start your business. This is your initial investment in the business. So, what is the next thing? Remember, success always begins with a decision. You will notice that Moses made the decision to start the business initially it was just for his health issues. And when he felt better, his life dramatically changed. So success begins with a decision. When you've made a decision to start, you also need the following. Number one, you need to know what you want. What is your dream? What do you want to do? Number two, you need to find out what you need to learn. You need to be teachable. You see, we have 2 ears and 2 eyes and only 1 mouth. Very clear message that you should be observing and listening more than you talk. So you need to be teachable in this business. Number 3, hard work. Just sheer hard work, guts, discipline, persistence to grow your business. 4th is you need to have faith in yourself, in your sponsor, in the company Neolife. If you have these things going for you, you're going to be very successful in our business. You need patience within yourself, patience with the people you meet in the business. That is all you need to succeed. What is your next step? Speak to the person who invited you. They will show you what to do. They will guide you to grow your business. They will tell you what to do and how to get your products, how to order products, all those things you need to be a successful promoters of the product and to be successful in the business. Your sponsor or the person who invited you will guide you. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been such a wonderful audience. Thank you very much. God bless you and good night.